hustling. Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? Ha ha! Welcome back. It's your boy Ski. Shout out to the A Train. The tracks are being laid, and we about to roll through. All right. Let's get into the daily crypto news and analysis because we got a big one. Today, all of Canada had a massive outage. They could not use their ATM. No one had Wi-Fi. They could not do 911 emergencies. This is absolutely crazy. Crazy. No one could make any transactions for over 24 hours in Canada. All of Canada. That is just wild. So, I mean, maybe this cryptocurrency thing, there might be something to it after all. Elon Musk has officially terminated his deal with Twitter. And as you can see, the Twitter stock is tanking. Russia made their first digital transaction on the blockchain. This is kind of crazy. Now, if you're not following me on Twitter, go ahead. Follow me on Twitter. Gajewskey, swole is the goal, size is the prize. This is a pretty good little interview right here on link 2. I retweeted this. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but it's just basically talking about how Ethereum is a security and how like there's some corruption going on there. Again, like MicroStrategy is saying it as well. Like, I just want to point out some you know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I want to give you the upside and the downside. So, big picture on the next bull run, I think that Ethereum could go to 15K. I really do. Now, that's my bullish. My bearish thing, though, I think that there's a good possibility, like 15 to 25% possibility, that the Ethereum merger completely flops. And let me tell you why. Just 3 reasons why. Okay. Number 1, gas. Gas is the biggest issue with the Ethereum right now. People seem to think that that problem is going to go away with the merger. However, it is not, because it is simply supply and demand. Number 2, the biggest lesson we just learned in crypto. The biggest lesson. Not your keys, not your crypto. What happens when you're staking your Ethereum? You are giving your keys to someone else, and hopefully they give it back to you when you need it. Hopefully. Hopefully they don't lose your keys. Hopefully they don't rug pull. And if you're the one hosting the staking, hopefully you have 133 ETH. Or you have enough people to trust you, and that's your full-time job now for a measly 5%. In my opinion, you're better off just going to the stock market and buying the S&P 500. Okay? So, and it's been delayed so many times. Like, at this point, there are better projects. There are faster networks that do more. So, that's my bearish case scenario. My bullish case scenario is it goes well and Ethereum will be over 15K by 2025. But you should look at both sides. It's not all rainbows and sunshines, and the world isn't like, you know. So those are some real possibilities. The biggest thing is like not your keys, not your crypto. When you're staking Ethereum, you're giving your keys to somebody else. Hopefully they give it back to you. Hope is not a good strategy in crypto. Now, the market is pumping today. Look at Quant. 25% on the day. You best believe. I've been talking about it. And on the week, she is up. Damn it. On the week, Quant is up 59%. I have been talking about Quant and how it's one of my bigger holdings for weeks and weeks and weeks. You could have bought any time in here and you would be up like 50%. You better be taking profit if you are. At least take like 10% off the board. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Now, market cap. We are still under the 1 trillion. And other than quant pumping, not a lot going on. Now, let's check out the charts. I'm going to give you my bearish and my bullish scenario. This is Ethereum. Okay? We are just above that 200-week moving average, which is great news. That's where we want to be. Okay? If we can break above this point right here at about 1280, I've been saying this for a couple of weeks. If we can break above 1280, there is nothing. This is my bullish scenario. There's absolutely nothing until about 14. I would call it 1450, but 1480, 1500. There's nothing, and even this is very thin. So really, there's not really much at all until about 1700. You start getting into some support. So if it breaks through here, it could easily go up to 17, 1800. That's my bullish scenario on the short term. However, the RSI is very overbought at this point. And also, this looks like a clear bear flag to me. Exactly what it looks like. So I could easily see this breaking to the downside as well. Time will tell. But that is my bearish and my bullish case scenario. You can make money on either one of those. Now, I wouldn't say this is a break to the downside until it breaks below probably like 900. Bitcoin. It's just ranging at this point. Now, if Bitcoin does, this is my bullish for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks below this little trend line right here at about 23K, we'll call it. There is nothing at all until there's one little wick down here at 25K. But really, the resistance would start here at about 27K. And then the bearish case scenario is it ranges back down here. I would say probably to this trend line here about 19K. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like we're just ranging right now. Either way, you can make money with Bitcoin going up, and you can make money with Bitcoin going down. Now, quant. Let's get into quant. Okay, so long term, I think quant is $1,000. This is like, it's getting very close to some resistance here at about 90 some dollars. So, not your whole bag, but I would consider, if you're in the green, going to take some profit, especially in a bear market. Because I know it's a great day, but look how oversold this RSI is. Okay? Or not oversold, overbought. This is very overbought at this point, and we are still in the bear market. So eventually, this is going to retrace. Okay? Long term, my 5-year thesis, I see quant going over $1,000 by 2025. So it's a good time to DCA, in my opinion. And if you're sort of swing trading this on the weekly, monthly time frame, it's a good time to take profit. Me personally, I'm going to be looking for this to retrace back down to this range here, probably around $50, $55, and snag up some more. But this, it looks like it's about to meet some resistance. It's very overbought at this point. That's my bearish. My bullish is long term, really, but I mean short term, I don't see much more. I guess like it could go to maybe 110, but I don't know. It's looking what goes up must come down. That's what I think. Yeah, so that's it for this time. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to the A train. The tracks are being laid. If you want my exact buy, call, sell alerts It's going to be in the Patreon in the description, along with 10x your value of many, many books that have changed my life, strategies. Not only giving you the fish, but teaching you how to fish yourself so you can come up with your own thesis, because I want to teach you how to fish. So I appreciate the A-Train members. I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, you're a real A-Train in my book, whether you're a Patreon member or not. But that's it for this time. Peace, love, prosperity. I'm out.
Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling.